Hello there, beautiful internet and you fantastic creatures of the beyond. We are making something weird today. I hope it's gonna be something worth doing. I don't know. I have my reservations about this. But if it's gonna work, we're gonna be professionals. If it's not, it's all gonna be still fun. So I've done some weird shapes. And it has taken me quite a bit of time because I didn't know exactly how to kind of approach it, and I've tried different sizes, different elements, different colors, and things like that. And I have been challenged to do this, and I thought, like, abstract art can't be that difficult, it's just random shapes. Well, it's not as easy to get them arranged nicely and to make them look organic and spaced out even, well, not evenly, but in proportions that make them look decent. And you can kind of, I don't know, distinguish the shapes. For now, I just left these colors as they are, but I've taken the liberty to make some interesting color palette here. And I kind of want to make it 3D-ish. So we're gonna apply some, I don't know, coloring techniques. I'm not yet sure what's gonna happen. I have no idea how to place everything, but let's just dig into it. I don't have a plan, I just did random stuff. So that's all we have to know. So I'm thinking we should kind of stick to something light and orangish? I don't know. So let's go with something light. Like this, but let's desaturate it. Maybe turn towards the blues a bit. Yeah, something like this. And so let me just copy this color so I have a base. Actually, you know what? Let's make a background as well. I'm gonna put this all the way to the bottom. And let's make an interesting rectangle. I don't know, let's give it a radial thing. Let's go with maybe something gray. Like so. And something even grayer like so. And maybe we'll just expand this a bit. Maybe a bit more darker. Something like this. I don't know. Okay, you go to the back. Maybe that's too dark. Let's enable some of this. Let's go 50%. No, 35 is better. Okay, something like this. And I'm gonna lock everything into place so we don't accidentally take them away. And now let's focus. I kind of want to make this a bit more darker, a bit less desaturated. Ooh, something like this. I like this. Let's drop here a gradient. Hmm. I like that. It really looks three-dimensional, but we're not gonna stop here, clearly. We need to do some of our magic. Oh snap, let me... So this is under wing. And we're gonna do something like this. Let's set a clip. Good. Now let's add some more details in here. I don't know, I feel like maybe something like this. Actually, let's try something else. See what's gonna happen. Interesting. Quite interesting. Okay, let's try to give it something like an impression of gradiency. Maybe we're gonna push this more towards the... something like this. Maybe we're gonna push the blur just a tiny bit more. I don't know if I should go more saturated or desaturated. Oops. I kind of messed it up. Kind of like this. Maybe we're going to not leave it so open. And maybe we're gonna push this a bit more. I don't know. I'm really prototyping here. But that looks interesting. Okay, let's focus on the top. So, over wing. I don't know, it looks like a wing. Might not be a wing at all. Duplicated the wrong thing. As usual. As usual. Okay, let's do something dramatic over here. Like so. And let's go with a very light color like this. I like it. I like it. Maybe I should blur it a bit. Just so that it molds into the shape better. Interesting. Okay, now let's make some interior shapes. See what we can do. I had some references for designs to kind of get some idea of how to maintain the highlight and where the shadow should go and where the light falls upon. So I'm trying to make the light somewhere here and everything should kind of fall underneath. We'll see. For now I'm just focusing on this. Okay, let's go with something a bit darker. Maybe that's too dark. And let's lower this. Let's give it a gradient. Actually, that looks quite interesting. Maybe I should give this one a gradient as well. Let's push this a bit. Oh, that's too much. Something like this. Okay, more desaturation across the nation. I like it. I like it. Okay, let's go with something like this, but maybe we're gonna give it a gradient. And actually that's not quite bad. Let's see if we can make it a bit more darker. Because this one is kind of a support. So obviously I want to kind of get in the range of this. But this one clearly has to be somewhere like this. I'm not sure about that thing. Should it be underneath it? Ah. Okay, let's try to give it a bit more jam to pump it up. Ooh, that looks actually quite cool. I'm gonna leave it exactly like that. Maybe... Let's try something weird in here. Wing support. Okay. You and you. Let's get a clip in here. Okie dokie. And now let's see if we can do something mental. I'm gonna take just a general shape like this, and I'm gonna give it a gradient. I would say maybe we should push this a bit higher. No. Maybe something like this. I don't know, it looks interesting. something. And maybe we just push it a bit more inwards to leave sort of like a shadow. We can push it like this. Nah. Yeah, it's interesting. Good. Good. I don't know if things are coming along or not. Let's kind of stick with this theme. I like this color. So I'm gonna make this a bit darkish. Maybe a bit more desaturated like this. Oh, no, not like that. It's weird. If I select with the normal color picker, it's gonna color everything. So you have to select this from here. I don't know, it's a bit tricky. Anyway, go back to your cave. Now, kind of want a bit of light over here. Maybe we're gonna push it a bit like so. Interesting. Okay, so we kind of want the same color as this. Maybe this one is gonna drop a shadow or something. We'll see. Maybe I should do a shadow over here. And we'll see. We'll get to the shadows. But for now, let's just focus on basic things. Oops, not like that. Let's get a bit of this. Maybe we're gonna make it even darkerish. Maybe we're gonna move it a little. Ah, that's too much. Something like this. It looks interesting. Now again, let's call this cupola. I don't know why. It just looks like one. If I can find it. And now let's, oops. This like this. Set a beautiful clip. Good. Now, what should we do inside our little thing here? Let's see. Maybe I'm gonna do a bit of a shape to fall in line with these things. Not the shadow per se, but a bit of a color in there. So maybe like this. We're gonna blur it even more. Let's also give it a gradient with opacity. And let's make this part a bit darker, like that. It's a bit lighter, like this. Maybe something like that. It's just an imprint to kind of get a better shape. Let's do something over here as well. not all the way. Like this, I like it. Just need to give it a nice gradient. And I'm actually gonna bring a bit of the gradient back of the alpha. But let's try to go to something like this. We're close. Okay, okay, let's do a bit of a highlight somewhere here. And let's go with this whitish color. And again, a bit of gradient. Nothing too mental. Just leave something in there, you know? Okay, let's try a bit over here as well. Oh, what did I do? I kind of like this. Again, bit of a gradient. Maybe that's too much. A little less. Let's go with 25. And let's enlarge it a bit more. Let's be more generous with the highlights. Oh, pressing all the wrong buttons. Of course I am. What kind of a panda would I be if I don't press all the wrong buttons? Almost there. Perfection. Maybe I should have done a highlight over here as well. Yeah, I think this one needs a highlight in here. I don't know what this part is gonna be called. Cover, ink, support. Looks like a chicken wing now. Oh, come on, where did I put you? Settle a clip. Oh, I forgot. Need to group it first. Now settle a clip. Or la clip, I don't know. Oh, come on, ungroup yourself. Perfect. Okay, so now we need a highlight in here. Maybe we're gonna do it a bit more, like so. Let's push it. And beautiful gradient for you. Yeah, interesting. Maybe we still need to push this a bit further. Maybe reduce its opacity a tiny bit. There we go. Still too strong. Maybe a 60. Nice! Nice mice. Not sure exactly what to do about certain things. Like, I would do this. Okay, let's try to make this an interesting color in here. Flag tip. Oof. Let's take a general color like this. And let's go with a gradient. Maybe that's too strong. This one definitely needs a bit of a bump. To kind of highlight that this isn't behind it, it's kind of in front of it. I mean, kind of over here or something. Although I could try to push it over, I kind of want to keep the shapes quite clear and distinct from one another. I don't want to overlap things too much. Maybe we'll do this an interior color like here. We'll see. This one is gonna be more difficult. I got tired from doing this. I mean, sleepy. It's just so many details. Some of them are sharp, but then again, here we're gonna need to come with some shadows to better position our elements. Maybe we'll do extra things. I don't know. It's so difficult. What are you? Flag. Fat flag. I'm just naming them randomly so I can kind of find their positioning. Okay, set. Let's go with. Let's go with kind of in the mood of this. Okay, yeah. And we're gonna do. Let's do a gradient first. I'm gonna push this part a bit into the negatives. Maybe like this. But this is just to help us kind of define where we want to drop things. Maybe a bit lower. Good. Now let's do some magic in here. Oops. Maybe like this. Oh shoot, did I put the opacity? Okay. Let's raise the darkness level on this one. And maybe bring it a bit more in line with this. Doesn't look too great. Let's lower this. Oh. Maybe a bit more. Yeah, that looks good. Maybe this one needs a bit more like this. Me gusta. Oh, I'm thinking of stopping here because I got so tired from looking at this. I just want to take a nap. But still, it looks interesting. It's starting to get that 3D-ish look. I'm gonna probably work with some of the other colors in the background. I mean, in the background of my time. And maybe we'll see some things happening here. I'm gonna probably add some shadows, probably here. I'm still not decided what to do with this shape yet. Probably I'm gonna keep the colors for this part as well. I don't think we need a highlight here, it's quite nice. Maybe this one we can push it a bit lighter. Maybe even desaturate it a bit more. No, it does not like desaturation that much. I'm gonna work on this more. Still need some extra stuff. Still, looks interesting. Okay, you amazing, beautiful guys. I'll catch you in the next episode. Stay awesome. Bye 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 bye.